Oh.
Bringing the kitchen into the bedroom.
Wait,
what
they're
up?
not going to be able to hear you. You have it upside down. There
Still some chicharrón.
Good morning. Good morning. We've talked the whole night.
And we're live.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh my
welcome back.
I know.
We can officially say welcome back.
Let me get all confetto, dude. I want to get all confetto.
Yeah.
Is that how you say comfy in Spanish? No?
No.
I am so confetto, fool.
No, that's not how you say
Dude, how do you say... Dude, that sounds so good. Like, I want to go home and get all confetto, kick my dogs up. I just want to get confetto, let the chinettes hang out and just...
The chinettes.
Yeah, chinettes. That's how you say chineros. Chineros hang out and just...
You're wild.
And then be on your phone, be like, yeah, I'm confetto.
Anyways, welcome back to Bedheads, Ep.2.
Yes. I'm your host, alantimoteov.
And I'm Ruben Hernandez V.
Oh, wait, we're forgetting something, dude. Where's
Our mics.
Oh, shoot. Where did I put it at? I'm going to get this on my gooch.
Oh, shit.
We got our mics today.
New mics.
Yes.
Cheers. Bringing the kitchen into the bedroom.
Wait,
what
they're
up?
not going to be able to hear you. You have it upside down. There you go.
Still some chicharrón.
I know we were looking for better mics because the other ones, they're all chiquitos. Are like, is this caviar? Like, why is this?
Well, it fits you perfectly.
Oh, because I'm little.
No, this one fits you perfectly. This is flat.
So, guys, I'm no longer on the rocks. I'm in the
Who
mountain.
are you talking to? You're
on
on the mountain.
The cameras changed angles, dude, because the last time I was going like this, damn. Chin Central. So
Nobody can hear you because you're talking into the mic.
Sorry. Amazing grace. No, let me tell you about the mics that I got. So the other mics weren't doing justice. So I got these. I was like looking for the best mics on like eBay and Grindr and stuff like that. I was like, where can I find the best mics? And I found these. They're called the Nalga 3000s because when you were a baby, your mom was like, Mijo, don't talk to me like that, fool. Get your ass over here. I'm going to beat your ass.
No.
Why did I go from a Mexican mom to Medea?
No, they're called a nalga mic because they're flat like your nalgas. Oh, is that a cricket?
But even the crickets are like, yeah, we're going to keep our legs closed for this, and we're not chirping on that one. So this is episode 2 of Bedheads. Ow! We're like official. And everybody was like DMing us. They were like, we love your podcast. We love your podcast. So that's just what it is. It's a freaking podcast now. So we're podcasters. Ooh, we're like 2 peas in a pot. 2 peas in a pot?
Just 2 pots.
No, wait. Is that how the saying goes? Ooh, we're just 2 peas in a pot. Like me and Ruben, yeah, we're really close. We're 2 peas in a pot. Wait, no, because if you have a big old pozole pot, we're going to be rolling around like that. Like,
Yeah, you won't be rolling around in there.
I'll be stuck in the corner or what? 2 peas in a
not
pot.
fit.
No, that's how you say it. 2 peas in a pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my bestie, yeah, we're 2 peas in a pot.
Yes. I got it.
2 peas in a pod. Because the
peas in a pod.
Oh my God.
In a pond or a pod?
Oh, now I don't know. Are we in a pond now?
No, we're in the bed, but...
Thank you guys for all the love that you showed us on our last episode. Like, oh, you got me blushing over here. Oh.
We got so much love. We so appreciate you guys. Like, it was just our first. We were everywhere. And probably this one's going to be everywhere as well. But fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for, reposting, all the reposts, all the comments. Everything that you guys have been showing us is just love. And we appreciate that so, so much. So thank you so much for coming back to episode 2. Let's see where we end up at.
Yeah, but
episode 3 and we're done.
It's all canceled. No, but I really liked, like, I don't want a structure. Like, ew, don't give me a freaking syllabus. Like, I just want to...
I hate it, though.
This is the syllabus. Yeah, bitch. I'm only going to do one of those things. And if lunch isn't in there, bitch, I ain't doing it.
I'm dropping it.
Sir, when's lunch? I can tell you get an A in that one. Sir! But I like it. Because
like what?
I like chaotic, you know? Like,
oh, you just like to be everywhere.
sue me.
Yes, I am.
My God.
It's already in the works. Well, tell us, how is your lawsuit going? Since you told the law everything, then we can tell us.
I literally got a DM. They were like, are you really going? Oh, shit. The tea's ready. Somebody literally DM'd me and they were like, are you really going through a lawsuit with Golden Corral? I was like, don't worry, mija. It's nothing you should be worried about. But yes, me and Golden Corral, we're doing good now. Out of the 3 locations that I was blocked to, I can go to 2 of them now. But yeah, that was so funny. Like, I can't believe somebody actually
You know what's really funny?
What?
That we have never gone to Golden Corral.
I've never stepped. I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Maybe we should go there after here.
I'm down.
You're down?
I'm so down.
Let's go.
Yeah, I want to see if the corrals are actually golden.
I don't think so, but...
What the hell is a corral?
I don't know.
Sounds like a fungus. Ay, acá un pinche corral.
Not a fungus.
But anyways, first off, how you doing? Let's check in with each other.
Good.
Girl, I feel
How
like...
are you? That's just the way you are.
Like, sometimes I'm like on my phone, like...
And you open the camera and you
and then my phone dies and I see myself in the backlight reflection. I'm like, oh, fuck. No wonder people were getting their credit cards like, debit. They're like, can I use my EBT card? Yeah, hold on. But yeah, let's check in with each other. How was your day?
It was good. It was good.
Give me a little recap.
A little recap of my day or my week?
Your week. Okay, guys. So a little tea behind the set. So we're you know how it's like Monday right now. Happy Monday, by the way, guys. We're filming this on a Thursday, so we can finally catch up. So on Monday, we'll actually film and talk about the weekend. So right now, let's just bullshit it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna pretend to be on Monday again, and I'm like,
yeah. Well, right now we're on Monday.
Right now we're on Thursday.
We're on Thursday, but
we're on Thursday on the bed, and you guys are on Monday. So happy Monday.
Happy Monday. But yeah. So tell me about your day, girl.
It was good. Mm-hmm. My day was good. I woke up late today.
Dude, I felt it.
Yeah, I didn't want to get up. I was so tired. I've been going to bed so late. But yeah, I woke up late. I got to the office not that late. I mean, it was like maybe like 8 minutes late. But it was not me. It was the traffic. There was a lot of traffic this morning.
For you, that's like abnormal because you're never late to anything.
I know. I'm always there super early. I try to get there by 7 so that way I can leave by 3 and then go to the other office and just do my thing. But it was good. It was good. I went to go get a haircut today.
Yeah.
I love getting haircuts every week.
Yeah.
I feel like good about myself.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, you look like a BB. A bad.
Yeah. I am a BB actually.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, we're gonna make merch off that.
BB?
BB. 2 BBs.
How was your day?
My day was good. Thank you for asking.
Good. That's it.
I'm just kidding. You don't need to explain because, bitch, you can talk. But yeah, my day was good. I woke up, did some editing, and then I was like so excited for bedheads.
Yes.
And then the exterminator came today.
The termite guy, not like. Oh, is it? Wait, is it?
Exterminator, yeah.
Exterminator or termite? Exterminator? Is that his name?
Exterminator, because he's not just focusing on termites. He's not going to be like, move little pincher bugs. I'm only going to focus on termites. That motherfucker's going to nuke everything.
You're right.
Yeah, so I didn't know he was coming, so I was getting ready to work out. So I was like in my little booty shorts and my little tanguita and my little tube top because I like to show off, It's all about confidence. And I heard the doorbell ring and I was like, oh shit. So I opened the door, all my hair all wada and shit. The new one that we got, he's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. He always comes in, he's like, how's your day? And I was like, oh, it's good. And then like he leaves, like, is there anything else I can help you out with? And I was like, do you have time? He's like, what do you need help with? And I was like, and then babe, wait till you know what happened. So I gave him our credit card bill. I said, we need these bills paid. Our laundry needs to be done. And our car needs to be washed. I'll be back at 3 a.m. I'm going to meet up with my man. We'll go get some sushi. He's like, oh, wait, that's not what I meant. Yeah, but that's what I meant.
I hope you guys because we're on Thursday, right? Filming on Thursday. I hope you guys have a good weekend this weekend.
Yes.
I hope you guys be safe out there. You guys have an amazing time wherever you guys are at. And always be safe.
Yes, always.
And I heard about the freaking Corona coming back, so you guys really need to be safe.
Like Corona, the beer?
Corona.
Which Corona? Like the city? Were they not relevant or what happened?
No, COVID, girl.
Oh, okay, see, that was a big word, girl. Just say coves, like
coves.
Yes. Oh Lord, like God, my head almost had a brain aneurysm. That was a big word. But yeah, I heard coves is coming back. It's like, dude.
We have a few friends. Well, if you guys were on the live, a few friends were saying that yesterday. They were saying that the hospitals are filling up with COVID patients, but they're saying that it's not as bad. Like people are just like getting sick, like a cough kind of thing. Yeah. Which I really think is just like a cough or you're cold or normal cold. But they're saying, oh, it's COVID. It's COVID. Ugh,
they just want to scare us again and trap us away.
Know. But anyways, let's start away from that because
that was kind of like a dark time though. But honestly, that built us. Like,
Oh, yes.
like
Okay, then
emotionally.
let's talk about it.
Yeah. So kind of on our topic we wanted to talk about today, like as far as like catching up with each other, we kind of want to talk about like family and like growing up and all of that stuff. So it kind of all correlates to one another because even though as bad as COVID was, and there was a lot of people who lost their lives, and I pray for all the families out there, but also there was a lot of people who woke up and realized like, dude, we need to slow down because we all went at a halt and the whole world went on a halt
Right.
through everything. And I felt like we got to really spend time with ourselves, being isolated, some by themselves, some with their families, some with just couples. And we got to realize our true like self. Like I know a lot of people who are now mentally better because through COVID and through the time being on shutdown, they worked on their mental health. They started freaking out and they built anxiety and all the feelings. They almost like, I want to say like faced their demons.
Right.
So I feel like it really built us together because I went through like one of the worst mental breakdowns in my life. And I honestly think that was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life because I slowed down. I worked on my mental health, worked on myself, and I think I'm a better version than I was before.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I mean, going through COVID was really scary though.
It was super scary.
It was like scary. Like we didn't even know what the heck we were doing. Mind you, we bought a house in 2020, right?
Yeah.
And that was risky. Yes, we're risky. But we were scared. Like we weren't. It wasn't like, oh, like let's just go buy a house and blah blah blah. It was just a scary situation. Like COVID really, really, really woke us up. Like as individuals and as a couple. Like it really woke us up tremendously.
But yeah, it was just, I feel like our families, like we all got closer. And now we go on our live and we talk about this, like the best gift that we can give each other is time.
Yes, I agree.
That's all I want to do. I don't care about gifts. I don't care about, I never really did care about gifts. I care about time.
Right.
I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time with Ruben. So that's why we told each other like, dude, like, fuck the gifts. Honestly, fuck all that. Like all the material shit. Like any of that stuff. Like, yeah, it's nice once in a while, but we're not materialistic people. We like to travel. That's why you guys always see in us travel because we rather spend that money that we work hard for to travel rather than, oh, let me buy you this designer bag or this designer clothes. Like once in a while is okay, but like I'd rather save that money that we worked very hard for and make memories because Ruben's not going to remember the cologne that I bought him. He's not going to remember the bag that I bought. Oh, you know, whatever. But you're going to remember, like, dude, remember when we went to, Cancun?
Yeah, yes.
Remember when we went to Portland?
I'd rather that. I'd rather go on a trip. I'd rather save up our money and then burst on our trip. That's what we normally do. We normally, like, go on trips and we just, like, we want it, we get it. We want it, we get it. Yeah. And it always has to go with food, of course.
I mean, look at our bodies. We're sponsored by it. All right, so kind of going back to, you know, reflecting on, you know, when we were in Cove's time and family and stuff like that. A lot of our family, like, we woke up. But I feel like we all woke up because we realized that there was a lot of issues that needed to be resolved within our families and all of that stuff with one another, within ourselves. And just kind of like what I talked about earlier, how we're going to talk about like growing up and stuff like that. We both, you know, obviously we're gay and we're both Hispanic. So growing up and how now everything is changing. Like I feel like we're breaking the cultural curses. And I love where we're at because now I feel like I can have conversations with my mom. Whereas before, because the way my parents were, it's nothing that they are just like, oh, I'm just going to, you know, be strict on my kids or just do that because I'm the parent. It's nothing that they just, you know, woke up one day. It was learned because they were learned from their mother and they were learned from their father and their father and their grandpa. And then it was passed down generation. And I feel like I really broke that curse. I really wanted to make some noise and start speaking my mind like, no, mom, that's not okay, or no, dad, that's not okay. As an outsider looking in, it's like, you're being disrespectful to your parent. It's like, no, I'm not cussing at my parents. I'm having a conversation with them. And anyways, we're going to get into the topic of like growing up gay, growing up Latino, and just in the Mexican culture, how now I feel like because I've had those uncomfortable conversations with my parents and spoke my mind, that now I can literally see my mom as a friend. I could literally have like, I could literally talk to my mom and as opposed to her being like, don't talk to me like that. I'm your mother. Don't talk back. She's like, I can see where you're coming from, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. It never meant to come off in that way. We have adult conversations. Like, she sees me as an equal rather than as like, no, I'm your mother and you listen to me. And I'm glad that she's doing that because when we have kids, I want to be able to be like that with my kids from the get-go. Not just, I'm your father, you listen to me. Like, no, son or daughter, like, or whatever pronouns they want to go to. Like, why do you feel like that? Like, talk to me. Like, talk to me.
Right.
Don't be afraid. So that's what we're going to get into today. So let's get into it. So how was it, like, growing up?
Wow. Growing up. Growing up was tough. So it wasn't easy. I mean, growing up gay, it was difficult. I mean, there was a long time where I thought I was straight. I didn't even think that I was like gay. Like I didn't come out until like high school.
Yeah.
Like after high school. But aside from being gay, I was also really chunky, and I was also really bullied. Like I was bullied, I felt. And I felt like I had a lot of anger because of that. I felt like people would just look at me and they didn't know who I really was. They just look at my appearance and they would judge me for that, you know, not even knowing that I was gay or not. I just felt like they would just judge me. And, you know, kids in high school, they're so mean. Like, people in general are, like, just so mean. Like, they judge you for nothing.
Yeah.
You know? So it was difficult. I mean, it wasn't easy. But when I did come out as gay, I remember I was, like, a senior in high school. And one of my friends came out. She came out to me and she was like, I'm gay. And I'm like, oh, God. She's actually my best friend.
Yeah.
So, and I told her, oh my God, I have to tell you something. I'm gay too. But I wasn't even sure, like, because I was still dating girls. I still dated girls. I was still in a relationship with girls. But, like, that wasn't my focus because I was, like, a little, I don't want to say it. I do want to say it. I was a little ugly kid. Like, I felt like I was, like, an ugly kid.
Oh, you weren't.
So yeah. So, I wasn't really dating as much. But, so that was that conversation when I came out to her. And then I came out to my mom. And, well, she didn't really ask me. We were just having a conversation, and I just told her, oh, yeah, I'm dating a guy. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's cool, and how do you feel, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I feel good. Like, I don't even know what to expect, but this is what I'm doing. Yeah. But funny story, like, my very first boyfriend, I never met him. Oh? Like, I never met him. Like,
it was, like, online?
It was just over the phone.
Oh.
And I never, ever met him.
I never heard this story.
I know.
Oh, my God. We have to have a whole podcast just on, like, exes and talks, but, like, not bashing them. Just, like...
No, of course not.
Yeah.
No, but, yeah.
I didn't know this story.
It's crazy, huh?
Oh, the tea.
But...
So I thought he told me everything, but...
No, but my very first boyfriend, I never met him. Never, ever, ever met him. So if it's you and you want to meet me, I'm sorry, but I'm married.
Share. Well, wait, how much money do you have?
No, but yeah, that's a crazy story, huh?
I never heard that story. Yeah. You guys got it at first hand.
You guys did. Only on YouTube.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, but when I did come out, like, my family was really accepting. Like, let's talk about that. Yeah. Like, my family was really accepting. They all, like, okay, I still love you no matter what, you know? My mom at first was like, if you're like, oh, like, you're just going through it, whatever. Like, she was letting me be who I was, right? But I was like, okay, whatever. So at that point, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I do, right? And I was just dating around. I was just like, I was confused. I was really confused.
No, just kidding.
No, I was confused because I was like dating guys, and at the same time I was dating girls, talking to girls, and I was just like, okay, like, what do I like? And then, of course, until I actually tried it with the guy, I'm like, okay, this is a little different. But yeah, after that, like, even now, people still stare, but I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Before, I did care. Before, when I was like, I think I was out of high school. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I think I was in college. But even in college, I was just dating that one person I was telling you about that I never even met. So I never had the experience of holding a guy's hand or, like, you know, like, kissing him in public or whatever. So, like, I didn't have that experience until, like, years later. So, and then when I was in that relationship, like, I found myself a little bit more, and I was able to, like, okay, like, people are still looking at us, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that in front of people, and I was just, like, scared of what people were going to say. Yeah. But now, like, I don't even give a shit. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm married, and yes, it's a man, and yes, I don't give a shit. Like, it's my life, it's not yours. Like,
we do not care.
Yeah. But we still don't. I mean, we still have respect out in the public.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We still get stares. Obviously, people know that we're together, obviously. Yeah. But we still have stares, and they still judge us. I know they do. But honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
But we don't kiss in public. We may hold hands, we may hug, we may but we don't make out. I think that's just in general gross. Like, go get a fucking room.
Yeah,
like gay, straight, whatever you are. Like,
yeah, just like kiss is okay, but there's some people that are like full on Pornhub on the couch. I'm like, we're at a Chili's, sir. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just respect in general. Like, me and Ruben will kiss like under mistletoe when the ball drops. Like, like during New Year's, whatever. Like, but we're not over there like.
Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah. We have respect for each other.
And that just goes for anybody, not gay, straight, whatever you just identify as. Like, girl.
Like, get a room.
Get a room. I don't need to see your cochinero hanging out, your concha hanging out, or your chorizo on my shoulder. Wait, hold up. Now I see why you married him.
But so I didn't really experience being gay as a really, really young child. Like, I experienced it more as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about you?
For me, growing up, I always knew I was like different. Like, I always felt like I just knew I was like, I don't fit in. Like, I don't fit in with like the other kids, and I don't fit in with, my dad wanted me to be in sports. I don't think he wanted me to be in sports because it was like, men play sports. My dad was raising 4 kids at a time. He's like, you need to get your damn energy out. So let's put you in soccer, gymnastics, whatever you want. They were always supportive. Like, I went to do gymnastics. My dad took me to gymnastics. I want to be a cheerleader. My dad's so cute. I remember my dad, like, he was like, oh, Alan, come here. And I was like, what? I must have been like 8 or 9. And he was like, they have a cheerleading competition. Like, I could see you doing that. Like, my dad has always been like, I remember him having conversations, or they knew. Yeah. So I've always felt like really supported in my family. My mom too, as well too. But I just think it took her because of how she grew up, very like, this is the way the world works. And I don't know, but she came around to it. And she loves me, and she adores Ruben. Like, she's very, very supportive. Like, she never gave me any feeling where I was like, no, like, you don't belong. But I always felt like just very loved, but for my family. But from the outside, I was bullied. I was picked on. But one thing about me, girl, if you grow up in my family, grow up in a Latino Hispanic family, you better have a thick ass skin, because the only people that can hurt you are your own damn family.
That's true.
Because my family, that's why we roast each other, because Ruben got it from my mom. We'd be calling each other like lachon, like, oh, your tits are hanging. Like, we love it, but we cap on each other because my family caps on each other. Yeah. So when they used to bully me, like, it was almost embarrassing for them because they don't have comebacks. Yeah. So they'll be like, oh my God, you walk like a girl, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but you're over there built like a refrigerator. Like, they're all, like, but like all the class would laugh. So I feel like I wasn't bullied that much because I was very witty. Like, I was very like, girl, you can't hurt me. Like, I have a thick skin. I'm going home. My family, they're capping on each other. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. But it did hurt at the end of the day when when I only had girlfriends, and I would go to PE. I remember dreading going into the guys' locker room. Me too,
I hate it. And now I look back, I'm like, why?
Yeah. Well, it's because kids are mean.
Oh, yeah, they are. But I was like, now just thinking about it, I'm like, why? If I was gay, like, I would have been looking at everybody in the locker rooms, but I wasn't. Yeah. I was like, oh, do I have to really change?
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, sorry.
But it's just like, it was just, kids are mean. Kids, like, they'll make fun of you. I remember dreading, like, going into the locker room and, like, oh, my God, like, change fast and then go out with your friends. Or I would, like, have my long sleeve shirt. I just put my gym clothes over it because I was so scared of, like, people judging me and just being, like, or if I don't know if I was really looking at guys like that in, like, middle school or high school like that, but I would be like, I don't want them to think I'm checking them out or whatever. Like, because you go through this point or a phase when you're transitioning from, like, am I gay or am I straight, or maybe I can whatever, but a phase where you're like, oh, like, I have to hide as much as I can, like, have a girlfriend. And I remember, like, not sad, but I remember, like, in high school, like, when I was finally like, I'm gay, or my family's gonna accept me, like, praying to, like, God, like, oh, like, God, can you please change me? Like, I don't want to be like this. My family's, I know it was sad. It was sad, but just, like, praying, like, God, like, please, like, don't let me, like, the world is gonna judge me. And I would hear all these stories of, like, oh, I'm getting emotional, but, like, all these stories of kids and being kicked out of their family and their parents beating them up because they're gay. And I just thank God that my parents were so loving and so accepting. I remember my mom when she asked me, we were outside of a Chipotle.
I'm not this
yeah, we were getting Chipotle, and then my mom, she asked me like, who's that guy that's coming over? And I was like, are you dating him? And I was like, yeah. She's like, okay. She's like, let's go get Chipotle. She's like, I will love you regardless. Like,
Chipotle sounds good.
I
actually.
know. Should we go get some? But then yeah.
Aww.
And then my brothers, they were accepting. Both of my brothers, the best friends are gay, so I already knew that they were accepting.
Yeah.
And none of them judged me. Like nobody judged me in my family, at least that I know of.
Yeah.
But and I just felt like at the end of the day, whatever the world says does not matter, because I go home to a community of family who are going to welcome me with open arms.
Amen.
So they loved me. And but just kind of going back to like that and family in general, just ending up like, I feel like being the person, I don't want to give myself that much credit, but being the person who ended up kind of like finding myself and being my real self, and then going and evolving into a person who speaks his mind. And I think I got it from my mom. Always speak your mind.
Right.
To speak your mind and talk about uncomfortable conversations of like the way cultures are, like the Hispanic culture, and how I know that Chiqui's covered this on her podcast about like toxic what is it? Toxic loyalty, where it's like, I'm the mom, you're the kid, you respect me, you respect your tia, and just because she disrespected you does not give her does not give you the okay to respect her. And it's like, why? You know, like, do you feel like that too, where it's like now you feel like everybody's equal?
Yes.
No matter the age, you talk to each other in a respectful manner. To get respect, you have to give respect.
Yes. Well, see, growing up in a Hispanic community, in a Hispanic family, like, I feel like that's just the rule. Like, you respect your parents no matter what. And yes, you respect them, yes. And you respect your uncles and whatever. But there's sometimes that you just, you don't vibe with a certain person. And it doesn't mean that you hate them. It just means that you don't click with them. Yeah. So if they disrespect you in any way, then they don't have to be, they don't have to be present, or you don't have to be around that or whatever. So like, I feel like that's just the way that the Hispanic culture is. It's like, you have to respect your tias, you have to respect your uncles, you have to respect, your older cousins. That's just the way I think that's what's just put in our mind. But like, there's cousins and there's aunts and uncles that you never even met, like, ever in your life, and you meet them one day and you're like, oh well, I don't have no relationship with you, so I don't even know who you are. And then your parents tell you like, oh, that's your tia, like, hug her, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know her. Like,
what do you do?
And I don't like that they do that. Like, if you have a relationship with your surroundings, like your closer aunts and uncles and whatever and cousins, then you build that bond with them. It's your own connection with them. It's not, you're not just thrown into it.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, I mean, it's just tough. And then obviously, like, the way social media is now, like, everybody's tias on fucking social media, everybody's cousins on social media now, and people talk, and I don't even care. Whatever, it is what it is. Like,
at the end of the day, you ain't paying my bills, honey. You're running your mouth, we're running to the bank. Shit.
But I mean, it's. I don't, like, I'm just trying to think on me growing up as a kid. Like, I don't know if I was acting gay or not, or if my family knew that I was gay. I just experienced myself, that from what I remember, when I was older. Yeah. So when I was older.
Not everybody is like a flamboyant, gay. Like, I consider myself very extra, very kind of, I'm more feminine. Extra. Okay, that's enough. It'd be your own family. But I consider, like, I feel like Ruben and I were polar opposites. Like, I'm very extra, very into my feminine side, which I love. I love being in touch with my feminine side and, putting on, like, painting my nails, doing my hair, putting on makeup. Like, I love it. And Ruben supports it. He loves it. But, and then kind of, like, piggybacking off of that, like we were talking about this the other day, because Ruben's a little bit on the more masculine side and I'm a little bit more on the feminine side. So I feel like some of the things that I struggle with, maybe he didn't struggle with. Like how I was telling you, like when I go to a barber shop, I'm like, oh my God, like act straight, or be like, hey bro, or deepen your voice, because I feel like they're gonna judge me. Like I feel like they're gonna judge me, like everywhere I go, and simple things that other men do, which are like, oh, that's so like minute to us. Like that, I don't even think about that. Like a gay guy has to double think it. Like we're a Target. We're a Target, and like literally the store. I'm built like it. You better! Let me hit you with my Nalga 3000. But like I'm a Target, or both of us, because were a gay man, and for other people, everyday things that they do every day, like going shopping or going to the movies or going to a straight bar or going to getting as simple as getting a haircut. Like I get anxiety because I'm like, oh, like what if the barber judges me? I don't want to talk about, because I know a lot of times they're always like, oh, like, are you dating anybody? Is your girlfriend or is your wife? And I'm like, oh, well, actually my husband. And it's just hard because I don't want to have those, which shouldn't be uncomfortable conversations. But now I'm like, fuck it. Like if they don't accept me because I'm gay, then they don't need my business. I'll leave mid haircut. I'll mid fade.
Yeah, so we do struggle on that stuff. Like I never really struggled on going in there and getting a haircut or going to the bar or whatever, ordering a drink or whatever. Like I don't really think about that. But now that you say that, like there's flamboyant guys like in dresses or whatever that do go and struggle, like, oh, I want to get a haircut. It's a struggle, babe. You know, and I mean it's so normal now. Like I don't see it because obviously I'm gay and I love everybody, like whatever, like it is what it is. But people out there do really struggle with that, you know, and I'm really sorry. Like I just feel like sad for it.
It's really hard, and that's why a lot of times where you're like, just go get a haircut, like go to the barbershop. It's like for you it's easy because you've been going to your barbershop. That's like a really manly barbershop that you go to. For me, it's not as easy because, you know, people judge me right as I walk in the door, the way I walk, the way I talk, whatever. And it's not everybody's gonna treat you, because a lot of times people don't even know that you're gay when you go by yourself. And you know, for me, I'd be walking down like I'm everywhere's a freaking runway for me. I'm Naomi Campbell, girl. But it's a struggle, and you know, and a lot of people don't talk about it. And it's like a lot of times why I got anxiety from like, oh my god, I have to go get a haircut. And it's like, dude, just go get a haircut. It's not that hard. It's like it's not the fact that I can't go get a haircut. It's the fact that I'm thinking about, am I a target? If I walk into there, are they gonna like beat me up, or are they gonna like get out of here, or skip me or whatever? It's like, it's hard, and I think about shit like that. And it's something easy for you or straight men or anybody in general. It's like I'm a target, and it's like now it's like I got a lot better at it, where it's like I don't give a shit, and I feel like very vocal. But back then, like it was scary, and it's a struggle that you might not think is a struggle, but it's a freaking struggle.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand. Like now seeing it from the outside in, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like once you walk into somewhere that you're not used to, like the eyes go on you, right? Because you're different, you know. And I'm like, yeah, it's just too much sometimes. But you guys need to get your shit straight over there, because why are you judging?
I know.
Let me live my fucking life.
Yes, I just posted a video today where it's like, it's 2023 and you're still bullying. Like, that's embarrassing, girl. Are you not embarrassed? like bullying is so stupid. Or picking on somebody, that's something that they can't control, is so stupid. Like I could never comprehend the fact that like a real straight man, like a really, really straight man, if you consider yourself straight, because I had never met a straight man who bullies a gay man or judges a man or cares about a man so much.
But you know why?
Mm-hmm. Give me freaking, because we know why.
One margarita.
I'm gonna open my mouth because I'm hungry. Are we almost done?
Yeah, I guess I'm hungry too.
But I've never met a truly straight man who didn't end up being gay, that is so invested. Like, why is this, if you're truly straight, why are you so invested in a gay man?
I think those that judge or those that talk the most shit are low-key, like on the down low, which no judgment.
Do what you do
at your time, you know. But like, why did you have to waste your voice, and why did you have to hurt my feelings by just judging me or saying what you say? Yeah, you know, because we do have feelings. We are human. Yeah, you know, we bleed the same, we die the same. Well, not the same, but we, you know, we're all gonna end up in the same situation, you know. So like, y'all need to get it together. Yeah, I'm not saying men or women. I mean, just saying in general, whoever is anti or a bully or whatever, like, you guys need to get your life together. Live your life. Don't live our life, because we're over here trying to live our life. Yes, girl.
Like, if you're beefing with us, or you have beef with us, girl, it's one-sided, because you're having beef, we're having filet mignon. Oh, period. Because I ain't got. You're beefing with the wall, girl, on my back, if anything. Because you better quit.
That's all you.
Because you're beefing alone, girl. I ain't got beef with you. Like, get it together. Get your shit together, and stop with the bullying. Stop with the hating.
Yeah, let's stop that. Like, why are we still? It's 2023.
Bullying's embarrassing.
2023.
Not us on a freaking billboard. It's 2023. Stop bullying. Like,
but it's true. It's really true. It's super true. Like, why do you have the energy to do that? Yeah. Like, why do you have the time? I was talking on the live yesterday on cheaters. So small topic, okay? I'll be quick. On cheaters, like people were just saying like, oh, like they have excuses on you, like, oh, I can't leave because this is my only home, like I can't just leave him, but he's cheating on you.
Yeah.
Why? It's okay to start over. It's okay to do, restart on your own. There was one situation where the girl was like, oh, I can't leave him because I live with him and I don't want to go back home because my parents are toxic or whatever. And you're the only one that works. Your boyfriend just stays home all day, and he's cheating on you.
Oh, girl!
Like, what are you afraid of? So anyway, so the moral of that story is like you can do it. Like you can do it on your own. Like you can.
It may be hard. I mean, we're not saying it's gonna. It's a lot easier said than done. That's for sure. But you can do it. We've been in some tough ass situations where we're like, fuck, as individuals and as couples, where we're like, we can't give up. Like, I know it's gonna get better, and you have to hold on to that faith that it's gonna get better. Because, baby, I promise you, if you give yourself a chance, it's gonna get better.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Giving yourself a chance.
Yes,
I feel like we did.
Yes, because there was times where I was like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, girl, I'm tired. I'm ready to retire. But it's like, I gave myself a chance, and I was like, listen, I know you're going through something right now, but I promise you, if you give yourself a chance, the outcome is gonna be so sweet. So you just gotta hang on, and you gotta show up for yourself and be there for yourself, and you gotta root for yourself, baby.
God.
I'm like, I know, I'm crying, girl.
That's so crazy.
It's just really hard.
But I mean, going back to the cheating part, I mean, I feel like that's part of bullying too. Like the person is keeping you there for a reason.
They're manipulating you.
Yeah, manipulating you, and like that's wrong. That's wrong. Get out of the situation, girl. Get out of the situation.
Yes,
but yeah.
girl. Where there's a way,
there's a will, there's a way. Okay,
girl.
So yeah, so that's so inspiring, honey. Like I love that you said that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
I'm just like a little philosopher or whatever. But anyways, guys, you
kidding.
better. This spatula is gonna start breaking now, girl. But I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. I know we were kind of everywhere again. We try to have structure. If there's a specific...
There's no structure.
There's no structure. Okay. If there's a specific topic that you guys liked or like that we talked about today and you guys want us to elaborate, let us know more. Yes. We have a lot more to talk about. We want to talk about everything. Just put all our tits on the table. Just give it to you raw. Ooh. Hold on. Let me rewind. But I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. And what's something today that you want? What's something that you want to do good today?
Like physically today, or like on a Monday?
On a Monday. What's something that you look forward to?
I want to get better at eating slower.
Yeah. Oh, girl, I love that.
I do. I feel like whenever I eat fast.
I love that.
So I want to work on that because I know that it's really important for you to really like chew your food and eat.
Yes.
I know it's like totally off topic, but I'm hungry and I was just thinking I'm gonna eat up all this food right now. But I need to really slow down on eating.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. What about you?
I love that. Mine is just always. Well, I can't eat slow because they compare me to a Dyson, bitch. I'll be like, no. Mine is just be kind to myself. I feel like sometimes I am my worst critic, and the narratives in my head, I have to understand that that's just what they are. They're narratives, baby.
Yes.
Give myself a chance. So we're gonna leave you guys with this. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday whenever you're starting. Don't be hard on yourself, baby. And when you feel like you are your worst critic, you're not. You give yourself a chance, and I promise you it will get a lot better. Alantimoteov for president 2028. Have a great day, guys. Happy Monday. Bye. Also, let us know what you guys want our next microphone to be.
Yes. I love these.
Okay, spatula 3000. Okay, what are we trying to do? Oh, yeah.
Kiss.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
See you on the next Bedhead.
See you next time.